It's a scary month of October. So I've decided to make a series of spooky videos with paranormal and horror events that may or may not have really happened to me. You, the audience, have to decide. And I think to make things more interesting, at least one of the stories is going to be real, but you have to decide which one. Hello and welcome to another paranormal story. Once when I was a teenager, years ago, a friend came to visit. And while she was visiting, she wanted to go across the street to the cave. Because there's a bunch of woods across the street with a cave in it. And I told her, sure, it's still an hour before dark. What could happen? So we went across the street. It was almost to the cave when we heard crunch, crunch, crunch before us. Now it could have been a deer, but there's bears also. So I said, well, we shouldn't risk it. Let's go back home. So we started back down the path, and before us on the path, we heard crunch, crunch, crunch. I was like, oh, that doesn't sound good. Let's hide to the side in the woods, behind a tree, and watch and see what comes out. So we hid behind a tree and we watched, and nothing came out. We waited about 10 minutes, and then down the hill where we were hiding, we heard crunch, crunch, crunch. I thought, oh my gosh, maybe whatever it was circled around there and coming after us. So we went across, and we was about to get back on the path, and we heard crunch, crunch, crunch ahead. So we went to the other side, and we hid behind a tree, and we watched and watched. And then from behind us, we heard crunch, crunch, crunch. And by that point, the sun was lowering. It was getting so dark. And I said, we have to run for it. We have to get home. So we made a run for it. We made it home safely. And the whole time we were running, we heard crunch, crunch, crunch from all directions. Well, that night, after my friend had went home and I went to bed, I fell asleep. It's about 3 a.m. I heard a scratching sound outside my window. We have these sensors like this that comes on, and it came on. So there was something out there. And it kept scratching and scratching and scratching. So finally I got the courage and went to my curtains, and I opened up the curtains, and I saw something big and brown running. And then in the background I heard a bunch of howls. Ooh! And it was a long time before I ever went in those woods again. Now maybe the story I just told you is true, or maybe I made it up. But remember, at least one story will be true that I tell this week. And remember, be careful. Till next time, bye-bye.